You'll have to excuse me. I'm still in my pajamas. It's kind of early and nobody's trying to really do anything because of the quarantine. Anyway, the reason I decided to make this video today was to give a little bit more of an explanation as to what's really going on. The truth. Anyway, talking about those pictures that were given to me by my cousin, that really happened. It just happened in 2006 when I was at Kirby's house on Jefferson Street. They torn that house down now. But I'm talking about this because all of the stuff in regards to my situation is documented. It's just a lot of it happened a long time ago. And, DHS themselves, they're sitting here trying to give people the impression that I was lying because the hospital refused to give them the video of when I was re-injured. They really cracked my skull, for real. Instead of it hurting me, it actually helped me remember stuff that I don't know if I was spiritually blocking it or if it was blocked because of my head injury, but that's true. Department of Health and Human Services told me the hospital refused to give them the video of my re-injury. Also, the federal government refused to give the state of Michigan my records. So if you don't have those records to confirm what I was saying, you might have thought that I was lying, but I'm not. It's been confirmed by the judge because there's other people who had records, including me, that verified all the information necessary, along with the public record that these guys had in conjunction to my first case. So they knew that Robbie wasn't my brother. They knew he lied. He's also not one of those duels. He's a duel, but he's not from the family that the Capones are from. The Capone is a nickname. It's not Al Capone's name. And that's documented. He's a Peterson/duel. Imagine that. So, these guys had all that stuff wrong. And it's all documented. My Uncle Paul Northrup explained to me about the baseball bat situation and all of that. And then Uncle Richard confirmed it to me too. Richard Northrup. Imagine that. So we know what I'm saying is the truth. DHS got mad because they wouldn't give them my records, the federal government or the hospital. So I don't know where what the deal is over there, except they are partially responsible for this situation from the beginning of it. I do know that some of these guys actually did try to help me. So don't be mad at all of them. But there's people that involved in this from Department of Health and Human Services here in Cass County in Michigan that are absolutely guilty. And the federal government and Department of Defense know that. There actually was a situation in Bremerton, as I described. And I did file the lawsuit, like I said. The police documented in a raid that occurred at William Carpenter's house in 2005, where they documented that they gave Tara my records and my property. So all that stuff is documented. Tara said she was Pank's wife, excuse me. She claimed then that she was his wife, which is why they gave her my property. Well, I didn't give Pank my property. I gave it to Button, Pank's brother, because it was actually his house. So I don't know why they gave Tara my stuff. It's documented. And I turned around afterwards and went and made a police report with the Dowagiac Police about it. The files, a copy of my files from that Department of Defense investigation were in that property. And she tried to use that against me in court. So she's the dummy for that. You be mad at Tara because she outed her own self. What she did by holding that property for me is obstruction of justice. And I'm sure Department of Defense is not happy with her. Have a blessed day.